All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Average Takes.
Welcome back. We're live.
We're live and we have a champion. The Los Angeles Rams, congratulations. Hey, you made it. You
called it.
You done it all. Rams win. Hey, they made all the moves this season. The super team was built. They traded all their draft picks over numerous years, brought in Matthew Stafford, Von Miller, upgraded this team majorly. And, a couple years ago, they lost the Super Bowl. They told themselves they didn't want to feel that again. Hey, big W.
This just goes out to all the teams that rebuild. You don't need to rebuild. The Rams didn't rebuild. They reloaded.
Upgraded.
Let me upgrade you.
Yeah, they upgraded. Well,
and
there's so much to get through.
How much worth is a 32nd round pick or 32nd overall pick?
Not much to them.
No, not much to me either. I'm making the same trades if I'm the Rams every time.
Well, if you look at it now, the last two seasons,
it paid off.
We've had the super teams win, teams that have made the big splash moves.
Also, we've had the teams that play in their own stadium win.
Yeah,
that's dope too. Back to back.
I don't like that now. I liked it last year. We finally got one, the first all time.
Back to back is rigged.
Now we got back to back. Now I'm like.
Rigged.
Dude,
the Raiders got a Super Bowl next year.
They just went 54 years or whatever.
The Raiders got a Super Bowl.
The Raiders got a Super Bowl next year in Vegas. Not liking that. I'm not like. I'm nervous now.
Yep.
500 on the Raiders.
Yep.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm a little nervous now. This game was actually a great game all the way around.
Yeah, it was great.
I'm a little upset that we got penalty calls in the last drive, but I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain.
Refs were terrible all game.
Refs were missing calls left and right.
Calling holding penalties when not needed. I mean, let the boys play. Huh?
Not the last 2 minutes. You got all eyes are on you the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, but that call that was on Wilpin, is that his name, the linebacker? Wilson? I don't know what it is. But
it was before they showed where he did the penalty. It was a penalty.
No, wasn't.
Yes, it was. And if we're gonna argue the penalty,
I'm not going to argue penalties because this is a stupid part of the game.
Jalen Ramsey's face mask.
Face mask?
Yeah,
that's hard to see though. The ref was right behind him. It was like a quick face mask. Jalen Ramsey sold it, but
I don't know. But Matthew Stafford gets it done. This was a big part of this playoff talk, coming from the Detroit Lions, 0-3 in the playoffs, turns around in the span of 1 year, cements his legacy. Matthew Stafford is a bona fide Hall of Famer. You could say that now. The story alone is Hall of Fame worthy.
I still think it's funny if he goes in the Hall of Fame, he'll retire without a winning record.
True, he will, unless he goes out crazy in the next.
What is his contract? How many?
I think he has 2 more years.
2 more years on the Rams.
But he's not that old.
No, he's like 33.
After that, though?
But he's been beat up in his career. Lots of injuries, lots of fighting through, playing through injuries. He's always been known for that type of shit.
I wouldn't be surprised if he retires.
He's not retiring.
Dude,
Aaron Donald's not retiring.
All those years in Detroit to do this. I mean,
to just retire right after.
He's 33 though. He's still he at least has 2 years left.
Okay, but can this team go back? Aaron Donald's retiring.
You have to think who they're chasing as
Aaron Donald's thinking about retirement. It's not saying he's retiring. He's
scaring me.
He's not retired either, but you have to think as a quarterback who they're chasing, wise is Tom Brady, and he played till he's 44. So
there's no shot match.
No, he's not thinking I need to play till 44, but maybe he's thinking I need to play till I'm 37. 38. Ben played till he's 40. So
I don't know. I think Tom Brady's legacy is not something you should compare himself to.
Untouchable.
Is untouchable. Yeah. And then when you're this far in your career, you're going to win who you're chasing 6 more.
Matthew Stafford's not above him, so he's chasing him.
That's what
he's going to be chasing a level of something that he could consider. You can't dream for the stars. I mean, now your job is to move your legacy past Aaron Rodgers, because that's what it is. Now you're getting your first Super Bowl. You have 1 Super Bowl. A lot of great quarterbacks have 2 Super Bowls. A lot. That's where your legacy, you want to put your name in that legacy. Like 1, yeah, I mean, Nick Foles got 1. I mean, there's some guys that get 1 and then don't come back ever again. So I think that he's going to be looking at a different level. Not Tom Brady, but there's other guys. There's Peyton Manning. There's Ben Roethlisberger, Eli Manning. There's a level that those guys he's played with a long time, you want to start getting past those names first. You can't just shoot for number 1. You got to look past number 10, 9, 8. I mean, there's a long list. There's a long list. I mean, you can't. I don't think he's looking at Tom Brady.
I'm talking about playing years wise. Roman's talking about he's retiring. I say Tom Brady played till this age. He's not retiring. He still has to play. That's
look
how
at that
I
picture
was looking
behind
at
you.
it.
Doesn't he look like he's about to retire? Look at the picture behind you. It's like, I got it all. What else do you want from me? I did it.
I saw him do a video of he's getting the gat.
Yeah.
And he tagged Joe Shiesty in it.
Guys, you're gonna Pepsi smoking
a
cigar.
To the Bengals, I might be a little dickhead move here, but they'll never make it back to the Super Bowl. That was their only
I was just
shot.
about to ask that. We were talking about Matthew Stafford.
I do not think they will make it back to the. That was their 1 year that they got a shot.
Shiesty,
I think so.
I'm being dead ass.
Why?
They have the second or third most amount of money this offseason in free agency to spend. You know they're going to upgrade the hell out of that O-line, spend this draft, upgrading their defense and offensive line, and I think that team's going to be good for.
Yeah, I think they're back
a while. I think that's really very good. It's strongly built. I mean, they don't have guys.
The Super Bowl was 23-20, bro. They put up the fight.
I understand, but their defense played a hell of a playoffs for 1 year. Those guys are 1 year wonders. I'm being dead ass. They all started their career average, and now they had one good year together. That's how it is. Hendrickson had a great year.
He's had a couple good years now in the league.
But he was on the Saints before when he had a good year. Mike Hilton was good on the Steelers. He come to Bengals. I'm saying, I just don't think they'll be back. I think other teams will be better.
They have so much money, though. Is the crazy thing is they're so young. They have literally, I want to say, the third most money to spend this free agency. Mm-hmm. And so they could, if they capitalize on that and have a good draft, that team is scary because, I mean, let's face it, they lost because of their offensive line. This was a story going in. This is the story that came true. A lot of the stories that we knew were going to happen happened.
For the first time all playoffs.
Yeah. Joe Burrow was sacked 7 times. He tied the Terry Bradshaw's record in the Super Bowl. Sacked 7 times in the Super Bowl. So that's where they need to upgrade the most. Yeah, I think holding the Rams to 23 points, that's very hard to do.
Very good, yeah.
And when you're beating them for most of the game, I mean,
making Matt Stafford do no look throws, what? He's got to pull.
There was one moment this Super Bowl that particularly sticks in my head for changing the game, and that's when the entire Bengals ganged up on Aaron Donald and started beating him up. Pissed him the fuck off. Yeah, they were because before that moment, Aaron Donald had 1 tackle.
Oh, you're talking about when he went to the sideline and
when he shoved Joe Burrow and then they all started beating him like throwing hands at him and stuff, and they got in the fight. And then after that moment, game changed. Defense, the Rams defense stepped up huge. Aaron Donald all of a sudden went like wild, man. Like that's exactly when, in my head, the game totally changed.
And he finished it himself that last play. I mean, if he doesn't get the sack there, Joey Burrow has Jamar Chase wide open down the sideline. I mean, we can have the Bengals sitting here talking about the Bengals right now.
Yes, we're talking about the Bengals.
That's why I think they'll be back, bro. They're literally one play away from winning the Super Bowl. Their team has a great defense, great offense. They got a great kicker. They got all three faces of the game are good.
Yeah, I like
understand. I just really do not believe that their defense can repeat, because you have to assume to get back to where they're going, they have to repeat what they did this year. I do not think their defense is that good. I do not think
the free agency picks are a lot, bro. They can do a lot in the offseason.
And also, how many injuries did this team get hurt by? CJ Uzomah, that was it all year, bro.
Their offensive line was all banged up. I thought
injury bug did miss the Bengals for sure.
But that's how I'm thinking.
I don't know. I feel like they rode under the radar the entire offseason.
Watson may be going to the Bucks or the Saints, which is fucking crazy.
I heard Bucks are interested in Russell too.
Yeah, bro. Imagine how good the Bucks would be if they plug in place Russell Wilson.
Well, I mean,
or
you never know.
Watson.
The season's always going to be brand new. The freaking Jets could sign some great names and they could be the Super Bowl champs. But
at the same time, that's why I think the Bengals won't get back for, I don't know.
I think they'll be back in playoffs for sure. And anything happens in playoffs, we always talk about that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I talked about Aaron Donald. Roman, if you really think Aaron Donald's retiring, this man is also first ballot Hall of Famer.
Oh, 100%. Didn't say anything about that. I just said he might be retiring. Like he's another person that's been working his ass off.
His stats alone
to this moment, and he did it finally. Like, what more could you want? He's not chasing Tom Brady, like you said. Nobody's chasing Tom Brady. Nobody wants as many Super Bowls as Tom Brady. So I feel like if you have your chance, you get one.
You submit your legacy.
You're already first ballot Hall of Fame, like Stafford and Donald are going to be.
Aaron Donald in just 8 seasons, Super Bowl champion. 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, 2010s All-Decade Team, 7-time First Team All-Pro, first team, 8-time Pro Bowler, Rookie of the Year, and has only missed 2 games in his career, both not injury-related.
And is the strongest man in the NFL.
Yeah, and for the reason why I don't think he'll retire is because
I feel like this team
right now there's a conversation of who's the best defensive player in the league, Aaron Donald or TJ Watt. TJ Watt, what he did this year,
Aaron
put
Donald
him in that conversation. That's fine. You're biased. You guys are biased. You guys are biased. That's fine.
When you guys are in the league, they don't care about this stuff. They don't care. He's not thinking about TJ Watt being the defensive player of the year.
No, he's thinking I'm the best
defensive player
in the league.
Does stuff that doesn't get seen, bro. Taking on 2 to 3 guys at a time.
He's in the trenches in the middle.
Best defense player, hands down, year in and year out.
That's fine. We won't have this conversation.
That's fine because you're scared to have it.
Not scared. I not scared at all.
I don't know. I just think when you're in the league and one accomplished what he has, he's not caring about. People are thinking TJ Watt's a better player than me. No,
you're not thinking that
Bowl, I'm the best
he
ever.
Doesn't want to go out the best defensive player in the league.
Oh, how old is he?
30.
30.
In his mind, he still thinks he's the best defensive player in the league. So from a competitor standpoint, he thinks he's the best defensive player in the league. He didn't win Defensive Player of the Year. So he won the Super Bowl, which in this year he will take that. Enough. Obviously, he will take that. Years past when they didn't even make playoffs, that was his goal. Is I had to be the best defensive player, and he was. So
I mean, when you win the award 3 times, then the voters get bored of you.
Why would he care for that? He's won it 3 times. He was looking for the Super Bowl.
Like it's like Tom Brady not winning the MVP this year, and we could run circles around it. But Tom Brady at his age should have won the MVP. The stats he led the league in stats that matter. Like we talk about Fernando Tatis leading the league in stats that we think matter: homers, RBIs, like slugging percentage. Tom Brady led in passing yards, touchdowns, like stats that matter. If it wasn't Cooper Kupp, should have been Tom Brady. And I'm pissed it wasn't Cooper Kupp because his season has been unreal.
It was Aaron Rodgers, bro. Guy lost first round playoffs.
Yeah, and I think playoffs should kind of be in it too.
Yeah, I 100% think. Me and Bob were talking about this the other day.
Aaron Rodgers won.
Awards.
Bob.
I don't think he should have.
No, why do you think
won? Because he missed a game and had good stats, less interceptions. I don't know why he won. I 100% believe in my heart that he shouldn't have won at all.
I'm just curious on if
Tom Brady
led all like
the important stats. Yeah,
I have
it's a curious
question of why.
I mean, you could say why you think.
I just think. I guess he had a better year as numbers, like regular season, like full on MVP.
If we're doing division numbers and stuff, because he missed a game, and I'm just thinking most valuable player is the guy who's out there, did it for his team.
Yeah,
Tom Brady played every game. He's 40-4. He led the league in yards, touchdowns. Like that's just too simple.
The award should be given out
too easy to see
the day before the Super Bowl.
It is every year.
It is, but
no,
everything should
be regular season. Like everything should be included. Like your last game.
I still think Tom Brady should have won it. I mean, actually Cooper Kupp, honestly.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp
like
if he broke the record, I
triple
agree.
Crown and everything.
Receivers never get credit for anything.
He was triple crown that catches, yards.
How many yards away was he?
And offensive player of the year, exactly. Super Bowl champion, and Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah. Jerry Rice is the only wide receiver in NFL history to do all of those things, and in his entire career, Cooper Kupp did it in one season. Cooper Kupp's full 21 game stats this season. He had 178 catches, 2,425 yards, 22 touchdowns. NFL regular season Triple Crown, obviously, unanimous All-Pro, most catches in a single postseason, NFL Offensive Player of the Year, and Super Bowl MVP.
Yep, fire.
Cooper Kupp absolutely had an unreal season. Playoffs, regular season. And it's his first year with his quarterback.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, a couple years coming off an ACL injury. Like, no one saw this.
What do you think they do with OBJ?
You know, OBJ coming off a torn ACL in the Super Bowl. So this is kind of a sad story, man. You know?
How do you come back from this?
He might retire. He's the guy.
I don't.
No,
I don't.
There's no shot. If there's anybody, he might be thinking like how you're thinking. He's the one who's, I need to win another MVP just to solidify myself, or anything else.
OBJ's.
He hasn't done much. Honestly, he might not be a first ballot.
No, I don't think he's looking at Hall of Fame. I don't think he's looking to retire.
Dude, you just breathe when you make the Hall of Fame. What the hell?
No,
football has the easiest Hall of Fame to make.
Yes, they do. They do.
Yes.
Yeah,
but I don't think he's thinking about retirement at all. He's about to have his first kid, and I think that's affecting him. He looked like he wanted
done. The way he was crying, bro, he looked like finally.
No, I mean he's coming off of a torn ACL.
He's gonna be out another whole next year. Next year.
Yeah. So he's getting a year with his, I believe, son. First year of his son's life, coming back. And then I believe that he would want his son to see him play a little bit of football. Comeback story. And if I'm the Rams, I re-sign him. I bring him back, say, hey, rehab here all year, relive this next year with us.
He's gonna want a bag because he put $1 million into crypto and that is down bad. So
okay, but they could lost a lot of money. I bet you they'll give him 1 year, $3.5 million just to rehab.
Yeah,
I mean the Padres signed Mike Clevenger to a 2-year, $16 million deal when he was rehabbing from UCL.
Payrolls are completely different. Can't compare sports like that.
Okay, I am though. Because that's the best comparison I have on the top of my head.
Signed LeBron to a $40 million.
Your comparison is just nowhere close to what mine was.
LeBron and OBJ are pretty Pretty close.
Yeah, but you threw nonsense out there.
40 million.
I'm just saying. The
Okay, but I was saying in an exact situation.
They're not going to sign him 1 year deal to rehab 1 year. They're going to sign him 2 year deal.
Okay, but then you're going to expect to give him a bag then. 2
years, 20 mil.
How much did they give him in crypto?
They don't have money like that. That's what I'm saying. They don't have their payrolls tight over there.
Yeah. They know what they were doing.
I mean, I feel bad. OBJ touchdowns, 7 touchdowns with the Browns in 29 games. OBJ 7 touchdowns with the Rams in 12 games.
I'm just can we finally put like the Browns are just shitty still? They still fucking suck.
Yeah.
They still fucking suck.
100%.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right. That's good.
Odell Beckham Sr. should get a ring.
Yes, I believe that 100%.
Yep. Wouldn't be here without that.
I think that's so sick.
And I wish he played the whole game because they would have.
I think they would have slaughtered the Bengals. Oh my god, that touchdown was so lit.
When he went down and they had a bunch of guys getting hurt, like they kind of lost a little confidence.
Yeah.
Because
but Matthew Stafford
you can't rely on. No, he held it together, but he didn't.
He had the best throw I've seen in a Super Bowl in so fucking long.
Oh my god,
he set it up so perfectly. Sets his shoulders, turns the safety, makes the safety bounce that route, and throws it exactly where
it still threads the
homeboy was.
Hand away from the ball, the defender's hand away from the ball was like this close.
Oh, and then it just hit Cooper Kupp right in the hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick. That was a great pass.
Bro, it was so sick. He literally is not looking.
He is
at all.
He is.
I loved all the Eli Apple hate after the game. The Chiefs were coming after him.
Oh, Eli Apple.
I loved it.
I understand the Chiefs, but like the Ravens talking shit to him, like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
You didn't even fucking make the playoffs.
And you haven't done shit ever. So
I just
no one on that roster has done a single damn thing except Justin Tucker.
Jim Harbaugh, too.
John Harbaugh.
But if you're Eli Apple, you gotta wait till you win the Super Bowl, buddy. You can't start talking shit after you.
Well, you know how the NFL guys
after you beat a team.
You know the NFL guys get it.
Oh yeah.
Already.
Eli Apple's he's probably traveled to most teams in the NFL. He's second behind Ryan Fitzpatrick for sure.
I think this is a Super Bowl that's gonna change the NFL though. Let me tell you why.
Let's hear it.
This is going to start on the generation of super teams.
I think there's enough players in the league.
I think there is for like only a couple teams. You know, the Bucks won the Super Bowl last year as a super team. We can admit it. They won the Names Bowl. They had the most names in the league. This year, Rams had to follow it up. Trade all their picks for more names.
So
I think we're going to bring super teams in. I don't think.
Who's the next super team then this year?
I don't know. But one thing that I will agree is that idea of super team, it's not so far-fetched as you think, because when the NBA created the super teams, right? Then it slowly came to baseball. Baseball has super teams now. Now football has finally grasped that idea of we can make super teams and win.
Well, especially now with Tom Brady out of the league, because Tom Brady's a bona fide winner. Like bona
fide hustler.
He'd never miss the playoffs.
It's gonna be
year
great.
Towards his heel.
Like, and I hate, like, I don't know. As a fan, it's gonna be great for football because now we never know who's gonna win. Like, Tom Brady's in the game. You have a good feeling he's gonna win. Like you're leaning.
Always like 80% chance. Tom Brady.
When he was on the Patriots,
as soon as Aaron Rodgers is out, I'm gonna start feeling pretty good about the league.
Yeah,
anyone could win on any given day, and
but Aaron Rodgers.
I'm excited to see the next generation of winners. You know, like that's what Joe Burrow and his team has presented to us, and the Chiefs a couple of years ago, obviously. maybe the 49ers too. They've been pretty good in the last 5 years.
If they can find a quarterback, they'll be good.
You know? Yeah, maybe they stick with Jimmy G.
No, they're getting Trey Lance and they're sucking for 2 more years.
Yuck. But I just think that this generation of football is going to be exciting because it's so fresh. We've had the big names quarterbacks in this league for so long. Like, as soon as
it's exciting because back in the day there was sort of like a stigma behind you draft a QB, he sits for 2 years and then he's your superstar. Now it's like you draft a QB, he starts instantly, and let's see where we can go. He's learning. Like Aaron Rodgers sat for like 4 or 5 years. Honestly,
yeah, he sat a long time. Phillip Rivers sat for a long time.
And Tom Brady would have sat for a long time, but what's his name?
Injuries, yeah.
Even Pat Mahomes, he sat for 1 year.
Yeah.
He was the best quarterback in the league that next year he started. I don't know. It's a different league. We're gonna see a lot of.
Big Ben got a ring his first year in the league.
Second.
Oh, second.
That's fine. He's a fucking superstar.
But no, we are missing a lot of those quarterbacks now, and so it's going to be exciting the next generation.
Well, and there's a mix of teams who are riding with kind of veteran, bouncing around guys. Maybe we get lucky here and there. So I don't know. There's a lot of teams needing a quarterback, and with quarterback being the most important position on the field nowadays, you need a good one.
Where do we rank Jamar Chase in wide receivers already?
Bro, he was cooking Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah,
cooking him all game long. I think you put him up there with one of the top. There's only about.
I think he's top 5 already.
I would say he can make an argument for top 5. I personally don't think I'm putting him in the 5-4 spot. I would put him 6, 7. I can probably argue him there.
If you're 5 right now, is Cooper Kupp in your 5?
Cooper Kupp, Jay Jettas, those are already two better than him. If
Jay Jettas is in there, then Jamar Chase has to be in there.
Hell no. Yes. Jay Jettas is 5 times better than Jamar Chase.
Why?
Look at the quarterback difference. Look at the fucking quarterback difference. Look what Jay Jettas does with Kirk fucking Cousins, bro. If we want to talk about how good Joe Burrow is,
fresh in the league.
If we want to talk about how good Joe Burrow is, let's talk about how good Kirk Cousins is. Like, those aren't even comparable. They're not comparable. No.
Joe Burrow's 2 years in the league. We don't
not even 2 years. Not even 2 years.
He might have the same career as Kirk Cousins.
And people are comparing Joe Burrow to Tom Brady.
Okay.
Who's comparing Kirk Cousins to Tom Brady? Fucking no one.
People got opinions. You got to guess for the future.
I'm saying Jay Jettas.
Nobody thought Tom Brady was going to be Tom Brady when he was fucking.
I'm just saying Jay Jettas is better than Jamar Chase.
And I'm just saying Jamar Chase is better than Jay Jettas. How about that?
Hell no.
Oh, how about that? Dude?
God. Holy shit.
Good. I don't know.
That's a below average.
I don't know.
No, I don't think that's below average. I think this is a good. I think this is a good debate.
If you wanna compare their first years, Jamar Chase had a better first year. He had Joe Burr throwing the ball to him.
Brand new Joe Burr, fresh in the league.
With a bad.
What other wide receivers on the Bengals though?
Exactly, and he still did what he did, getting double teamed.
Jay Jettas did what he did with Adam Thielen. He had Dalvin Cook.
Big name.
Exactly.
You're
afraid
of Joe Mixon.
Who? Joe Mixon. I'm being dead ass. Joe Mixon had a great year this year, but he has been shit the last 4 years.
Okay, but had a great year this year.
Okay.
When you game plan against the Bengals, you game plan against Jamar Chase. You don't game plan against Joe Mixon because you can shut that down. After that, who else is it? T. Higgins? He drops every other ball. It's Jamar Chase only. When you go against the Vikings, you got, holy shit, Dalvin Cook is in the backfield. Adam Thielen can block and catch.
Exactly. Look how many weapons there is, and he still did the year that he had. You look on the Bengals, he's their only weapon.
Exactly.
So how is he better?
Because he's the number one, still doing it. They have the
Jay
defenses are
is a number
distracted.
3 option, and he still had a fucking better year.
He's not at the number 3 option, bro. Everybody else is
his
distracted.
rookie year, he was the number 3 option on the Vikings. Jamar Chase is number 1 option on the Bengals his rookie year. So of course he's gonna have 100 more yards.
About Jay Jettas? This is his 3rd year in the league, and we're thinking he's a star now.
His 2nd year in the league, and he beat what he did last year, his first year. So yes, he is a top 5 receiver, and he's better than Jamar Chase.
I don't know about that. I don't think either of them make it in my top 5.
Who's your top? Who's rounds out your 5 then? Because I can name 3 that
Mike
are better than him.
Keenan Allen, Odell Beckham, Cooper Kupp.
Anybody not in LA? Holy shit!
They're stars. Tell me they're not star wide receivers.
Those are not top 5 guys.
They're better than
you
Juju
named one.
Smith-Schuster.
You named one top 5 guy there.
Tyreek Hill.
Better than
Tyreek
Jamar
Hill
Chase.
is top 5. Yes.
Devontae Adams.
Better than Jay Jettis also though.
Devontae Adams is better than Mike Will and Keenan Allen, 100%. So
better quarterback.
Who's getting kicked out?
Better quarterback. Zip them up. Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback you can have to throw to you.
So because his quarterback is better, Mike Will and Keenan Allen are better than Devontae Adams in your book.
No, they're running the same routes, it's catching the same touchdowns. If Keenan Allen or Mike Will was getting thrown to by Aaron Rodgers, they have the same numbers as Devontae Adams.
Not true, but that's fine. You can think that. That's a biased thought because you're a Chargers fan.
No, definitely not.
Listen, okay, you want to hear my biased thought? When Juju goes to the Chargers, he's gonna have a better year than Mike Will.
No shot.
Thank you. That's how I feel about your take right now.
That's a terrible take.
Yep.
Both of you guys are.
You want to hear my bias?
Both of you guys are having terrible takes right now.
I know.
I'm not adding into this conversation because it's just a bad take.
That's fine.
Great take, so
we can even argue D-Hop's better than Jamar Chase.
I would. Injured.
Better than Jay Jettis also.
Yes.
Jamar Chase, Jay Jettis even. Jamar Chase, Jay Jettis even. Not one better than the other.
Jay Jettis gets the nod ahead because he's better.
He's had another year of experience, I guess. I can't say either of them are better than each other.
Yeah, they're even.
So you guys are arguing to do a brick wall in the middle.
You would put Jay Jettis in your top 5, Bob.
Both of them are sitting right on the outside.
Yeah, 6'7", 7'6".
No,
yeah.
The way you would say it, you'd be like 5A, 5B, 5A, 5B.
No, 6 and 7, somewhere around there.
I'm really curious though, who's better?
It's a coin flip. It's a coin flip.
But the 5 better.
Who would I rather have on my team? I would say Jamar Chase because he's way faster. So
he's a better route.
That's what I'm taking. I'll take Jamar because he's 100%. So damn fast.
Who's dropped more passes?
Jamar. He literally had a drop problem.
4 seasons.
I don't know.
Okay, now we're just bringing up dumb shit.
Not dumb shit. This is our last football pod. This is our last football pod for years.
No, we got free agency in 30 days. Football is very fast.
Nothing happens beginning of free agency though.
Oh, of course, lockout. Oh, there's gonna be a lockout. Oh, what do you know?
Dude, players gonna go on a strike.
The last thing I wanted to add before we get out of here is that congratulations to the Los Angeles Chargers for being 2% Super Bowl champions. I mean, that's so sick. 2% Super Bowl champions. Share the same stadium, same name,
same color.
2%.
I'm pretty sure the Hollywood sign says Rams house.
I mean, 2%. You could have the house. 2% champ over here. I'm taking that, and I'm riding to the bank with it into baseball season, baby. Ready for the lockout to end.
Not gonna end.
Bottom day tickets are better end.
It's been a real football season, guys. I've had a blast.
Yep.
Postseason was fun. I was riding with them for the postseason.
I'm just glad I ended the regular season out at 1, and then I got the Super Bowl right. Nothing else, though. Nothing else. That's fine.
Yeah. It was a great season.
Right.
Rams house. Go Rams.
Go Rams.
Nothing wrong with being average.
Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.